Greetings. My name is Matt Hansen, and I am the Dean of Academics here at Orange Lutheran. The purpose of this video is to help incoming freshmen choose their actual classes for the fall, and your goal is to solidify these choices after meeting with a counselor on that registration Saturday. For this video, I will be referencing the course selection worksheet shown here at the top. The pink course request form is the form you will complete on registration day in March, but I'll be going through that top worksheet with you right now. You may have received that worksheet in an email, or it's also on our website under the Admissions tab and New Family Resources. As an introduction, the typical course load is 7 courses. We would consider that a full course load. While we do have 8 blocks of learning, 4 blocks each day, a full course load is still 7 classes. So that will leave 1 free period, which most students will spend in the student union doing homework or maybe getting a bite to eat. So our goal here is to choose 7 courses. Some definitions to be aware of. OLO stands for Orange Lutheran Online. UC approved is a catchphrase that we use to denote courses as college prep, and it means approved by the University of California system. Almost all of our classes are UC approved. On your worksheet, the shaded courses require some sort of action during the week of March 2nd. So whether that is a challenge test or audition or application or something similar, so that becomes perhaps a to-do list of sorts for you. Students took our placement test recently, and the placement results will be emailed a couple of days before the freshman registration info night. There will be placements in 3 core areas: science, math, and English, as this example shows. So you can see your 3-digit score in each of these 3 areas. Additionally, since that 3-digit score may need a little context, we also shared the range of the middle 50% as an indication of the wide range of middle scores at OLU. So that is the range of average scores in the second column. So based on how students have historically performed in freshman classes, this initial placement in the last column is our very best recommendation. If you have a concern or question with an initial course placement, students may take a challenge test, which will be administered during the week of March 2nd. Please reserve your spot through the link on our admissions page under New Family Resources. For science, all freshman students have been placed into one of 3 levels of biology. Bio A is the biology course that contains all the content of biology, yet there'll be some accommodations for the students in this course. So the A stands for accommodations. Accommodations may mean different levels of support within the classroom and smaller class sizes. Honors Biology is a more rigorous course and will receive an extra grade point towards a student's grade point average. An A will be worth 5 points instead of the usual 4 points. Anytime we make these placements, there are always times when a student's score is very close to the next level of class. We indicated that a student was close to the next class with the phrase "may challenge for," as shown here. So the student may want to sign up and take the challenge test for Honors Biology. Overall, the same is true for math. If you have had a full course in algebra and a full course in geometry, you should take the Honors Algebra 2 challenge test, as students are not initially placed into Honors Algebra 2. Also note that there are pre-tests on our website for these math challenge tests. On your placement letter, you will have an English course designation. However, if you believe your student would want to move up to Honors English 1, he or she will need to take a challenge test. The 4th course you will enroll in would be Theology 1, Intro to God's Word. And so everybody takes theology. It is also offered through OLO for those students who have unique schedules such as blended or fully online students. We've reached your 5th course selection, World Language. Remember, the goal is to complete 7 total courses. Our on-campus World Language options include Spanish, French, and Latin offers both an honors and an AP course, while Spanish and French offer an honors course for their 4th level. Additionally, we provide Chinese through OLO. Each language comes with its own practical benefits and unique teaching and learning styles. World Language will be available on registration info night on February 23rd. If your student has prior experience with a language, we strongly recommend taking the challenge test to place into level 2. visit our website for more details as well. The sixth course that you will typically sign up for is a Visual or Performing Art or VPA. You're required to take 1 year of VPA for graduation, and that is the typical requirement for college entrance as well. We highly recommend taking art as a freshman, and that dovetails nicely with social studies, which you are required to take as a sophomore, junior, and senior. There's no social studies course required for freshmen. For your VPA, there's a lot of options, as you can see those. You have some honors options, and several of them require an audition, so you would need to sign up for those on a challenge test link. Moving on, you have 6 courses on the road to 7 courses. For those of you that are going out for a sport, this will be your 7th course. These sports will have a conditioning period during the school day, which we call Athletes PE. If you go out for multiple sports, this is encouraged, and you would still have that only as one block out of the school day for conditioning. Here are some other options. I wanted to highlight health. This is an online semester course and is a requirement for graduation. We feel it would be best if the student completes this course before the start of their sophomore year. So a student could take health this coming summer, or it is offered 4 times during the school year. This is an online course offered through OLO when it is taken during the school year. There are other electives as well. I would like to highlight our 2 AP options for freshman students: AP Human Geography and AP Computer Science Principles. AP stands for Advanced Placement. Students in these 2 courses would take a national exam in May. Those students who pass this May exam could receive college credit for the AP course. For entrance into AP Human Geography, students would have to be enrolled in Honors English, and for AP Computer Science Principles, students would need to be in Honors Geometry or a higher math course. We have teachers available at the registration info night to answer any specific questions for those 2 courses. Also know that OLU offers over 20 AP courses, so there'll be AP options for all 4 years. Some reminders: freshman registration info night is Monday, February 23rd. Department chairs will be available that evening for questions. Challenge test auditions will be during the following week of March 2nd. And all information is on our admissions website under New Family Resources. When you meet with your counselor on registration Saturday, March 28th, you can have your final questions answered and walk away with your freshman classes completely chosen. We are so happy you're part of the Lancer family, and God bless. And here is Mrs. Elizabeth Heim, Director of Counseling and College Planning.
Thanks, Mr. Hansen. So here you are, entering freshman, class of 2030. I'm here to provide you with some general advice as you prepare not only for registration day, but also the overall transition to high school. At Orange Lutheran, we are intentionally focused on preparing students for college and life after high school, rather than being a continuation of elementary and middle school. We understand that students will be called to various paths after high school, whether that is a 4-year university, an associate's or certificate program at a community college, a vocational program, enlistment in the military, or other unique paths. We will work diligently to support students through any of these pathways based on the best fit for the individual. However, in order to provide options and lots of opportunities for our students, we are focused on preparing all of our students to be 4-year college ready. So here's the good news. Just by graduating from Orange Lutheran with at least average grades, you will be eligible for many 4-year colleges. It's important to note that each post-high school pathway requires that students prepare differently during their high school years. While we certainly don't expect students to know what college they want to attend at this point, it is best for students to think about their future goals and look for ways to invest in their passions and interests during their time at Orange Lutheran. This helps lay the foundation for students to identify the best path for them as an individual and allows for staff at Orange Lutheran to provide appropriate support and guidance based on each student's needs. For these reasons, we recommend that you discuss your plans and goals with the counselor, both on registration day and during your freshman year, to make sure you're getting the information needed to plan appropriately. Remember, too, that goals change and you have 4 years to figure this out as you continue to learn and grow at Orange Lutheran. As you prepare for course registration day, you'll want to review various documents. First is a curriculum and planning guide. This guide lists our graduation requirements, and you'll refer to it during the course registration process and throughout 4 years of high school. The curriculum and planning guide is extremely valuable as it contains the majority of information that relates to your academic career here at Orange Lutheran. You can access the guide by visiting the New Family Resources page on the school's website. More specifically, included in the guide is information pertaining to GPA, honors and AP curriculum, graduation requirements, and support services in the academics section. Vital to registration day, you'll also find detailed course descriptions for every course offered on campus. As you comb through the guide, for each course offered on campus, you will find the title of the course and the corresponding course number, the grade level or levels that are eligible to take the course, the units earned for each course, whether the course is UC approved, and if so, which UC category it satisfies, and whether the course is offered on campus and/or online. In addition, full course descriptions, including prerequisite requirements, can be accessed in this document. As we noted earlier by Mr. Hansen, a full load of courses for a freshman is 7 classes totaling 7 units. This includes all the necessary college prep courses to be prepared for graduation and 4-year college admissions. Some students may desire to take an extra elective as an 8th course, such as missions, ASB, AP Human Geography, etc., to pursue a particular passion or interest, but remember, this is not required. At the front of each department's course description section, you'll find a 4-year academic flowchart, which outlines the various courses available to students by grade level and typical course pathways, depending on where your student begins. It's helpful for students to understand the many academic opportunities available to them as they progress through their academic career. This chart is also a great tool for families to utilize as they meet with their counselor to determine future coursework. As you plan and prepare for freshman registration day, please note that 9th grade matters for 2 very important reasons. First, it establishes the path for future coursework. Students must earn certain prerequisite grades for higher level courses, whether they're pursuing regular courses beyond the minimum for graduation or they're desiring to take honors and AP level courses in subject areas of interest, which provide additional points towards a student's GPA. And second, the courses you take beginning in 9th grade help you meet college admissions requirements. When calculating the GPA used for admissions purposes, most universities will look at coursework from 9th grade. This is just a glimpse of a portion of the chart that can be found in the Curriculum and Planning Guide, which compares Orange Lutheran graduation requirements with admission requirements for different college systems, such as the minimum 4-year requirements, the UC and Cal State University minimum and recommended requirements, and requirements for highly selective colleges and universities. If you have any questions regarding whether your freshman year courses are appropriate for your future plans, including potential college goals, do not hesitate to ask the counselor that you will meet with on registration day. In addition to the advising you'll receive from a member of our counseling team on registration day, each of our freshman students is also assigned to one of our freshman counselors. All of our students receive exceptional and individualized college planning support through our counseling and college planning department. And the freshman counselors are available to assist incoming students and their families with any questions or concerns as it relates to their academic and college goals, as well as their personal, social, and emotional well-being. We also understand that some families are looking for an additional layer of management and oversight for the college planning process, which is why we are proud to offer College Consulting Plus. This fee-based service is similar to what may be offered by an outside private college consultant. If you're interested in learning more about the College Consulting Plus program, please be sure to stop by the counseling and college planning table at the evening of the registration info night or speak with one of our counselors on registration Saturday. Ultimately, as you navigate your high school years, we want to assist you in finding balance. Each of you will learn what it means for you to be balanced. It is our goal to help our students find the appropriate level of academic challenge and school involvement in extracurricular and service activities, while providing enough margin for them to continue to grow spiritually and develop healthy relationships. We acknowledge that we have just shared a lot of information for you to consider. The benefit of the video format is that you can review any of the content as needed. But most of all, please know that we're here to assist you along the way, and we are ready to help answer any questions you might have throughout the process. With that, we thank you for watching this course registration video, and we wish you God's blessings as you prepare for your high school journey as an Orange Lutheran Lancer.